Afternoon.
Very excited to see position battle linebacker play out. What do you view on that? How did you approach it this training camp?
Just go out there and have fun and just do what I do. Make plays, lead, fly around. Always, show consistency every day. Be around the ball and just at the end of the day, just have fun with it, man. I've been playing linebacker for a minute now. Been doing a great job at it. So, just treat it like just a not a walk in the park because it's really serious, but like a kid in the candy store.
What separates you?
Oh, I just think my ability to lead, my playmaking ability, and also just being able to play at a high level. You want to be a championship team. You got to have a championship defense, and I've been part of those, and I know what it look like. I know what it feel like. I know how to get to it. And I know how to be a leader within it. So just having the repetition at it. I think one thing is people say experience is a great teacher, and I had a lot of experience in playing football.
Of you guys out there. How long does it take you to feel comfortable playing next to the guy you're playing next to?
Oh, I think it really doesn't matter, long as I know my job, and try to learn their job as well. So if they, a little behind or, if I want to kind of speed the process up for them, I can help them and say, hey, watch the 3 over if I know they the weak side hook or whatever. So I'm learning both positions just to be able to do my job and help with their job if needed, or just a little tip goes a long way. So I think it's easy playing with everybody because everybody, is holding themselves accountable to know what they got to do and go out there and be productive.
Bobby King had mentioned that it's important for linebackers to be interchangeable
Yep.
in this defense. Yeah, do you agree with that? Do you see that as that important?
I definitely agree. You never know what might happen in a game, and each position, kind of does a little different, and if somebody go down and you need somebody to step up, can another person slide over or vice versa, so that's how we've been learning the defense, just everybody know every position and, don't just stick to one, get repetition at both.
With this offense that you're facing, it's almost like you've got 3 levels that can stress the defense out, and they've got the motion. I mean, how difficult is it to defend this?
Oh, it's very difficult. That's a good thing that we get work against it. So when we play other teams that's not as difficult, we'll be a little prepared. And for them, man, I think us doing good things too obviously help them. Giving Jalen different looks, and we got great players on this side of the ball as well. We ain't gonna give them all the glory, but I think it's really good. It just brings the competitiveness out of you and the competition level. And I think we all just out there competing because, like I say, nothing is given to nobody. Every day we coming in here with the attitude of earning it. And I think that's what make practice fun. That's what make it go by fast and smooth. And you look forward to coming back the next day because if you messed up something, you want to get better at it, just not to make that same mistake twice and put it on film that you can do it right.
In the spring, you said you wanted to show Vic blitz. How's that going? You mixing it?
Oh, yeah. I mean, he put in some blitzes for the linebackers when my number called. Man, just working my fundamentals and just trying to win, just winning my one-on-ones or, being shot out of a cannon. Right now there's no pads on, so it's only certain moves that you can work, but still just trying to show the ability and just get more explosive every time I blitz with my timing, just learning Jalen snap cadence, everybody different, but after a while you tend to pick up on it and you can kind of get a step on the O-lineman or, get to the running back faster and get ready to work your moves. So he prides himself on it and just going back looking at his past defenses is something that he always do, especially if he got a good one.
You're on the other side. The last game last year with Tampa Bay on the winning side. What did you see from the Eagles at that point? And have you talked to any teammates and said, hey, what happened to you guys?
Yeah, I mean, just a lot of things going wrong at the wrong time. You know what I'm saying, for them. And, for us, me being on another team, a lot of things going wrong at the right time, I don't feel like we got the same version that we got in week 3. I feel like I don't know what was going on. I really don't care. I don't want to linger on the past. I just want to be a better football team this year and contribute whatever way I can. And, that's what a lot of, talking me, Jalen, and AJ, we got a group message, and I named it accountability. Just how can we pull one another up and what do you need from me, and obviously vice versa with them, just so this can be a better team and those things don't happen. Because at the end of the day, it's a long season, but, I mean, the one thing we've been talking about is one day at a time, how can we be better and just make sure we pushing everybody and bringing somebody along, not just, getting on to them, but just bring somebody with you. If you're a great player, show them how to be a great player, and we have more great players on the team.
Threw a lot at you to see what stuck. What sticks out to you as he's continuing to teach that defense now?
Oh, man, just the multiple coverages. You know, we could be playing one call that got two different coverages, and you know, just seeing what he like and what we play good. Obviously, he not stopping. You know, he's still putting things in, and the more we can learn, the more we can do, the better defense that we can be. You know, because we can be, we don't have to be one-dimensional. You know, and he spoke about that yesterday. You know, just being smart. You know, all the components of being a good defense, and I'm glad that we got a group of guys that's willing to learn and that's learning it fast on the fly, and just like I said, priding ourselves on not making the same mistake twice.
Is that what I heard?
Yeah, yeah.
Who's in it?
Me, AJ, and Jalen. I started it on the way back to back here to get ready for training camp. I just sent them a empty glass, you know, a picture of an empty glass, and and before they could text back, I just said, hey, let's pour into it every day. You know, one day at a time, just pour into it, and you know, that's kind of how we started. And then everybody chimed in and gave some food of knowledge, and we just went from there.
Was any weight from spring? Are my eyes deceiving me? Did you lose some weight from the spring?
Yeah, I probably lost a couple pounds. You know, just mostly in the 240s, but getting down back to the 230s, and so I could fly.
Comfortable, what weight do you want to get to?
I think just being around 238, maybe 239 is probably my best weight to be able to run around in.
Looking forward to having a fresh start here. I guess now that you're 2 days into training camp, how are you feeling mentally about the opportunity in front of you?
Mentally, I'm just grateful. You know, I'm just thankful to be out here and play the game that I love. You know, I just didn't want to make nothing about me. The start is here. You know, the start is over. I started when I came to OTAs, and now I just want to be a great team player, you know, a guy that they can lean on and help them win football games, you know, in whatever way that is. And just showing up every day and being consistent and doing my part, you know, because I know doing my part is enough. I mean, it's a lot of great guys, and it's a lot of people that's going, if they do their part and I do my part, we're going to be a great football team.
Vic is known not to mince words. Big Fangio. How does he handle corrections?
Say it again?
Vic is known not to mince words. He's pretty direct.
Yeah.
So how does he handle corrections?
He just call you out. You know, call you out one-on-one, call you out in front of the team, you know, tell you that this not good enough, or, you know, this piss poor, you know, this, say it again? Oh, he call you out by your name. He name, number, whatever the first thing come to his mind when we watching the film. You know, we watch film together after practice in the evening, and he'll let you know, like, you know, yesterday it was me on the downhill run. Jalen Carter got one on a block where he didn't do the right thing, but he also praises people too when they doing the technique the right way. You know, he just not just a drag you through the mud type of coach. You know, he pull you up when you're doing something good, because the next person can learn from the good that another person doing. JD had a good practice yesterday. He was bending his legs, and that was one thing Coach Vic, he kept saying, like, when your legs are bent and you in this type of stance, you gonna have a good down. And he was showing that throughout the film. So it's not just all about bad, but he will correct you in front of everybody. And you don't want that. You know, that's not a good feeling, but you know, you'll take it, you accept it, and you get better from it.
What made you choose Jalen and AJ there?
Just, man, me and those guys been close for a long time. You know, even before I was here, we was always talking. Always, you know, cool friends. You know, we all came out together. We all end up all going to this SEC, but different schools. But at one point, we was trying to go to the same school. The Under Armour game, the Nike opening. We just been kicking it for a long time. So it wasn't nothing. You know, not singling them out, but those have been my guys already. And not saying that I don't have new guys, but those have been some of the ones that I'm personally close to in the offseason. You know, both of those guys called me, even when I wasn't on the Eagles, and now that I am, and checking up on the fam and everything. So it's just a little more personal there with them.
I know you had a relationship with N'Kobe too, I think.
Yeah. I recruited him to come to LSU, and he went to Georgia.
Look, now compared maybe to spring, he didn't do a lot in spring.
Yeah.
What have you seen from him so far?
Just me knowing the injury that he have, that's not something that you take lightly, but I feel like his perseverance, you know, the way he worked to come back from it, you know, he was out in Vegas training out there and just really just getting himself ready. You know, I was just walked in with him a while ago and asked him how he felt, because I told him he looked great, you know, but you just got to keep putting the days together. And he said, man, the more I get out there, the more comfortable I'm getting, and I'm able to fly around and just basically have fun, man. He said he liked the defense. You know, he said year one is way different from this year, you know, as far as scheme and stuff, so he's happy about that. So, I mean, I feel like he's doing good.
Before
I knew he played for Coach Dave Aranda, and I knew he was on the Saints, and I knew he was a great player for the Saints. The playoff game, when COVID year, we had a lot of people out, so I ended up playing on the punt team, and he was on the punt return team for the Saints. So we was going against each other, and I think that was our first interaction. And after then, we knew of each other, but now we done got real closer since we've been together since OTAs.
Inside, there was talk about whether he's out.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I feel like he's very versatile. You know, I seen some highlights of him rushing off the edge and playing in the middle, and I think that's a good trait to have, you know, just being able to walk up and be a pass rusher or get back and, you know, just be an off-ball linebacker. So, no, I'm not surprised.